Hi, I'm with Demon TV, and this is Dream, the game where you basically live a dream. What is the game about?
So it's a very story and narrative focused game. You take on the role of Howard Phillips, and he's a graduate but doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life now that the course has ended. So he introspects and goes into his dreams to try and find out who he wants to be and where his creative energy lies.
Brilliant. How long has the game been in development?
So we've been working on the game for around 14 months now. We've been a 3-man studio till just recently when we got published, and that was great because now we have funding to be able to pay like musicians and voice actors and that kind of thing. So it's really all come together. We've just hired an artist. So we're looking to really put out the game fully in its final form in around a year's time, but currently it's on early access, so you can go get it now.
And with early access, how many times do you update? How many times do you give better access to people?
So we try and update as frequently as possible. Usually it's around every 2 weeks, and that's definitely feedback from the community that we can then implement into the game. And then we do content patches around every 2 months to try and sort of drip feed the sort of narrative to everyone. But we fully understand, as we're such a narrative-focused game, some gamers may want to wait until the final release. But that's just something that we wanted to experiment with early access, as there aren't any story-focused games on there currently.
Now, as we're at a huge expo, and you've been here for 3 days now, how glad are you that this is the last day of the expo?
Yeah, it definitely takes its toll on everyone here. So we've been working 8-hour days, just sort of standing and walking around. And don't get me wrong, it's great meeting fans. It really makes you feel like the work you've been doing for the past 2 years or so, it really sort of brings it back. So we love it, but I think people understand that it is hard. And then every night afterwards you go to networking events, what really you have to go to because it's a business thing and you're trying to sort of develop yourself and the business. So they're all great, but it really is non-stop for a week, so it's hard work.
And I see you guys use the Oculus Rift. Obviously that's a really good motion-controlled vision device. Why are you supporting it?
So as we're an exploration game, we really wanted people to be able to look around the environment as freely as possible. And so when we started developing the game around a year ago, we're probably about a month into development, and then they announced the Rift, and we just thought, yeah, we have to jump on this because it will be something that will add so much to our game. So we did that, and we designed some things around it. And in that process, we found that it just adds so much. So we've also supporting the Omni treadmill, so people will be able to actually run around in the game, and the Razer Hydras, so people will be able to use hand movements to interact with objects in the game.
That is absolutely fantastic. I really do want a game, and I'm sure we'll get to that soon. But this has been a Dream at Eurogamer Expo.